Hey, Hazel. Why didn't you reach out? Huh? Oh, hi, Deborah. What's up? Oh, don't pretend you don't know. This is a big happy deal. A big happy deal? That's right. You had a baby, didn't you? You should have told me right away about something so important. What? Well, I saw it on my son's Facebook. You had an adorable baby boy. I'm so thrilled about my first grandchild. I've been abroad this whole time, so I didn't even know you were pregnant. But you could have at least told me when you reached the safe months. Wait a second. I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea? Hazel, why are you trying to hide the baby from me? I saw it with my own eyes. A work friend let me check Facebook on their phone, and I just happened to find my son's account there. Are you sure that was really Leo's? Yes. The baby in the profile picture looked exactly like Leo when he was a newborn, so I knew right away. No, that can't be. Couldn't it just be a coincidence? No, I'm certain. There were lots of pictures of Leo holding the baby lovingly on that page. No way. He must have been overjoyed, holding the baby in his arms, smiling ear to ear. The baby's eyes were barely open, so tiny, like a little angel. And there was even a picture where the baby was gripping Leo's finger with its little hand. Honestly, just looking at a baby is so heartwarming. But why didn't Leo reach out to tell me? If he'd let me know, I would have come right back to celebrate. Hey, Deborah? What? I can't have children. Huh? What do you mean? I had a total hysterectomy. What? A total hysterectomy? Yeah, right after I married Leo. You remember I found out I was infertile, right? Yeah. You mentioned you'd been having abnormal bleeding, and they figured it out when you saw the doctor. Since then, I've been undergoing fertility treatments. I know. That's why I tried not to bring it up. I was doing everything to overcome infertility, putting all my effort into treatment. But last year, they found I had fibroids. Oh. And they were unusually large. When I got the diagnosis, the doctor warned me that if I don't get it treated, the anemia and pain are just going to get worse. But I still wanted children no matter what. So I begged the doctor to let me try medication. But they said for fibroids that big, surgery was my only option. No way! And when they told me they'd have to remove my uterus, I don't know. It felt like my body was breaking down and I was overwhelmed with despair. I'd always wanted a child, but having to end that dream myself, it was so painful. And Leo? He'd always wanted children too. I see. But then, who is that baby? Leo was holding a baby who looked just like him. About that, I don't think Leo even has a Facebook account. Excuse me? Before we got married, I suggested it since I was on Facebook too. But he made it clear that he wasn't into it at all. Really? I thought all young people these days were on social media. Well, Leo said it feels creepy, like spying on other people's lives. Oh. He mentioned that he wasn't interested in sharing his personal life. And if he had the time to think about others, he'd prefer to concentrate on his own stuff. He also remarked that, to be frank, he had no interest in family photos or anyone else's baby snapshots. I figured that was just his perspective, so I didn't push him. So I really can't imagine him posting his own photos on Facebook. I see. So, just someone who looked like him. Probably. Oh, geez. I can't believe I mistook someone else for my son. You've been abroad and haven't seen Leo in a while, so it's understandable. True, but it's embarrassing to mistake my own son's face. But seriously, he looked just like Leo. Here, look. I'll send you the picture from Facebook now. It's Leo. See? Doesn't he look exactly like him? Now you understand why I mistook him, right? No, I mean, this is Leo. Right? Even you thought so, Hazel, so you can't blame me for the mistake. This is a screenshot from the Facebook page my colleague showed me. I guess sometimes people who look just like twins can exist in the world. No, it's not a look-alike. This photo is Leo. Huh? Not someone who looks like him? The clothes and the watch on his wrist are the ones Leo often wears, so it's definitely him. Wait, so that means... He was cheating on me. What? I did feel something was off. This year, he suddenly started working late more often. Even when he's home, he's been totally different. Restless somehow. Restless? What do you mean? When we're eating together or just sitting in the living room watching TV, he'll suddenly get up and go to another room. And when I check in on him, he's on his phone. That does sound suspicious. And lately, when I get close, he quickly stashes his phone in his pocket. Before, he'd leave his phone on the table without a care. But since the start of the year, he's been holding onto it constantly. Really? Yes. He even takes his phone into the bathroom and toilet. Every time I mention it, he'd just reply that he can't predict when a work call will hit, but I could tell he was hiding something. I see. Did anything else seem suspicious? Well, he's been going on more business trips, and he's been getting home later and later. As soon as he comes back, he heads straight to the shower and goes to bed without a word. Even when I leave dinner ready, he'll say he's not hungry and won't eat it. At first, I thought he was just busy with work, but the change in his behavior felt too sudden, so it didn't sit right with me. Plus, there was a time I smelled perfume on his shirt. Perfume? I've been worried about it for a while, but I was too afraid to ask him then. I tried convincing myself it was nothing, but he really is cheating, isn't he? It certainly sounds that way. He's currently on a long trip and hasn't been home in weeks. When I call, he's distant and he hardly replies to my messages on WhatsApp. He might actually be with another woman. If that's true, this is unacceptable. Oh, by the way, Hazel, has Leo given you anything recently? Huh? No. Why do you ask? Actually, 2 days ago on Leo's Facebook, there was a post with a comment, "A surprise gift for my wife," showing a diamond ring. What? I thought for sure it was a gift for you. A diamond ring? Yes, it was a beautiful ring. A platinum band surrounded by small diamonds, with a large solitaire diamond in the center. The photo showed Leo's hand gently holding the ring in his palm, raising it to the light. I don't know how much it cost, but it looked expensive. I didn't receive any ring like that. In fact, I was the one who gave him something. What do you mean? It wasn't a ring I gave him, but money. Money? Yes. Apparently, Leo got into a car accident while on a business trip. He was tired from work and ended up dozing off behind the wheel. What? Was he hurt? Luckily, he wasn't injured, but he damaged the other person's luxury car and got billed for $10,000. $10,000? Didn't he have insurance? He did, but it didn't cover everything. He called me in a panic, asking me to send him $10,000, so I heard to transfer the money to his account. I see. But why would Leo ask you to pay? I mean, he's working too. And while $10,000 is a lot, couldn't he use his own savings? He has the card for a shared account that we use for living expenses, but I guess he was really panicking. He mentioned that he typed in the PIN incorrectly 3 times, which is why he couldn't take any money out. He asked me if he could take some money from my personal savings. What? And that was the same day he posted about the ring, 2 days ago. Doesn't that sound fishy? Are you saying he might have bought that ring with your money? If that's true, I absolutely can't forgive him. I'm going to confront him right now. I'm truly sorry for my son's ridiculous actions. I'll come over there too. What? But what about your work abroad? I'm actually scheduled to return next week for business. Oh, I see. Depending on how things go, maybe we can both knock some sense into that fool. Thank you. That's so reassuring. Leo, do you have a minute? Sorry if you're at work. No, I just finished work, so it's fine. What's up? I'm sorry I can't have children. Huh? Where's this coming from? I mean, when we were newlyweds, we talked a lot about how many kids we'd like to have, didn't we? Yeah, I remember. You even mentioned that if we have a son, you'd toss the ball around with him. Oh, yeah, I did say that. You also talked about playing soccer together and teaching him how to ride a bike. And you wanted to take him to the beach in the summer, build sandcastles and teach him how to swim. Yeah, I remember. I imagined holding my son's little hand and walking along the shoreline. And you said if we had a girl, you'd buy her cute clothes and read picture books together. Yeah, that's right, but why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? You shared so many dreams with me, but I feel guilty that, because of me, you can't have those dreams come true. Well, yeah, I did want kids, but I'm really happy as things are now. Even without kids, I have you, Hazel. Really? Yeah, I love you. That makes me so happy. It's not your fault you can't have kids, so don't worry about it. You apologizing out of nowhere really surprised me. You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. When I remembered us talking about kids right after we got married, I just started feeling sadder and sadder. And since it's been weeks since I've seen you, I guess I was getting a bit emotionally unstable. Sorry for making you feel lonely with all the work lately. No, it's okay. But are you getting enough sleep? Huh? I mean, you said you'd been sleep deprived and ended up in that accident from dozing off. Oh, yeah. I was really shocked when you called me 2 days ago, but I'm glad you weren't hurt. Yeah, but that $10,000 you transferred, they were from your savings from before we got married, right? I feel bad about that. Don't worry about it. Just pay me back when you get home. By the way, any idea when you'll be back? This business trip is taking quite a while. Yeah, it looks like I won't be able to come back for a while. What? Why not? The department I'm at is short-staffed, and they want me to stay here for a bit longer. Short-staffed? Yeah, apparently work has piled up suddenly, and there are more projects to handle. Really? Yeah, it's a mess. Even though work's increased, some of the full-time employees are on leave. Because of that, the team here is barely able to manage. So my boss asked me to help out a little longer. I see. But how long is that going to be? I don't know. What? Not even a rough timeline? No. They're not sure when the local staff will be back, and hiring new people is taking time. But you hadn't mentioned anything like this before, right?
Yeah, it was decided last minute. My boss just called me directly yesterday with a request. I'm sorry. I want to come home as soon as I can too. But if my boss asks me to stay, I can't really say no.
I get it. So I still won't get to see you. I miss you.
I miss you too. Hey, didn't you say you saw yoga on TV and thought about trying it out? Why not find a yoga class and give it a go?
I was joking. I just thought it looked healthy, but I'm way too uncoordinated for that. I'm not good at exercise at all.
No, I'm not joking. I really think it would be good for you.
Really?
Yeah. Yoga isn't just about making your body flexible. It's also supposed to help you relax. By focusing on your breathing and slowly moving through poses, it helps relieve stress and calm your mind.
I see.
Plus, it's great for improving posture too. These days, with all the time on our phones and computers, we end up with stiff shoulders and rounded backs, right? Yoga can apparently help fix those issues too.
I see.
Yoga doesn't depend on age or physical ability, so even beginners can start without pushing themselves too hard.
Well, I guess I have been lacking exercise lately. Maybe I'll give it a try.
Yeah, I think it'll be great to start something new. It might even help you feel less lonely without me here.
Speaking of something new, maybe I'll start using Facebook again.
What? How did we go from talking about yoga to suddenly Facebook? Besides, didn't you used to have Facebook but quit?
Yeah, but a lot of people around me use it, and hearing about it makes me want to join again.
No, don't bother with that.
Why not?
Well, I've heard stories about people accidentally revealing their location in a photo they posted, and then getting stalked or something like that.
Oh, I've heard stories like that too, but it'll be fine. I'll just make sure nothing unnecessary is in the photo before I post it.
No way. I'd be worried sick if something happened to you.
Geez, if you're that concerned, maybe I'll just skip it.
That's for the best.
You still really don't like social media, huh?
Yeah, everyone around me is on it, but I just can't get into it. I'd rather avoid getting caught up in any social media drama, and I find it embarrassing to brag about my private life. I probably won't ever get into it.
Really? So you think it's embarrassing?
What's with that tone? Anyway, my boss is calling me, so I gotta go. See ya.
Leo, I need to talk to you. Do you have a minute?
Yeah, sure. But why is Mom in our group chat on WhatsApp?
Your mom also has something she wants to discuss with you.
What? Then why doesn't she just message me directly? I don't get why we needed a group chat for this.
Actually, I'm having breakfast with her right now.
What?
Since it's been a while since I'm back in America, I felt like having a burger. So Hazel took me to a burger place.
What's going on?
Deborah, you never gain any weight no matter what you eat. I'm so jealous. I gain weight so easily. I feel like I'm on a diet all year long.
Why is my mom, who lives abroad, with you?
Well, she returned to America yesterday.
What? I didn't hear anything about that.
She messaged me on WhatsApp 3 days ago. She told me I've got an adorable little boy.
What? You had a baby? What are you talking about? Since you had a hysterectomy, I guess having kids isn't an option for you anymore, huh?
Oh? That's strange. I found out about my grandson when I saw a photo of you holding a baby.
What?
You said you weren't interested, but you've been on Facebook, huh? And not only that, you uploaded tons of photos bragging about your private life.
Wait, what are you talking about? I don't have a Facebook account.
Your mom said she found your account by chance when a coworker showed her Facebook.
No way.
At first, I told her it must have been someone else. After all, there's no way I, without a uterus, could have a child.
Exactly. Mom, you must have mistaken someone else. I don't use Facebook and there's no baby.
But when I showed her the screenshots, she told me it was definitely you.
What?
If it were just your face, we could chalk it up to a look-alike. But there's a picture of you holding that baby, wearing the exact same clothes and watch. That watch is the one you always wear, right? Silver with a black face.
Well, yeah. But it wouldn't be impossible for someone else to have the same watch.
Even if so, the clothes were unmistakably yours. It was the sweater I gave you for Christmas last year. There's no way I'd mistake it.
No, it's just a coincidence. It's just that someone else happened to have the same clothes and watch as me.
There's even a picture of you bathing the baby. And in that one, you're wearing the same pajamas you always wear.
No, you're totally misunderstanding this.
You're cheating, aren't you?
I'm not.
Still trying to play dumb? After your mom came back yesterday, we both signed up for Facebook.
Seriously?
When the two of us looked, we found your account right away.
The more we looked, the more that baby boy looked exactly like you when you were a baby. Well, this Facebook account is definitely mine, but the baby isn't mine.
Oh? So you bathe a baby that's not yours?
The baby in the photos is my coworker's kid. You know I like kids. I just wanted to experience what it's like to be a dad for once. You don't get the chance to bathe a newborn every day, right?
I see.
Please, believe me. Newborns all kind of look the same anyway. It's just mom's mistaken impression.
Oh, look. Here's a post from a few days ago with a caption, "A surprise gift for my wife," showing a diamond ring.
Oh.
How nice. Married for 4 years and still head over heels? I'm jealous. Huh? I didn't receive anything like that. I haven't even seen Leo in a long time.
Wait a minute.
Is that so? Then who did he give this to? Oh, isn't this date the same as the day you had your car accident, Leo?
Wait, he had an accident?
Yes, it seems he damaged the other car and was billed for $10,000.
Oh no.
He was totally panicking, and after entering his PIN wrong, he couldn't withdraw any money, so he was begging me to transfer money from my savings.
Oh dear. When I looked up this diamond ring, it turned out it cost $10,000. This is a nightmare. Please, stop.
Hey, come on, Deborah. We're talking about Leo going through a tough time, so please don't look up the price right now.
I'm sorry. I just got curious. He splurged on a $10,000 ring just as he was slapped with a $10,000 charge for the accident. What's going on here? Hey, I really need to get to work soon.
You are going nowhere.
What? Please, I'm begging you. I'm going to be late.
I know your business trip was a lie.
Huh?
I called your office and spoke to your boss. He said he never assigned you any trip, and that your department doesn't even do overnight business trips.
You're kidding.
Unbelievable. Making up some story about being short-staffed on a business trip?
Well,
Enough already. Tell me the truth.
But...
If you won't talk, I'll just ask Laura myself.
Wait. How do you know her name?
I kept checking your Facebook to see if I could find any clues about your cheating, and I noticed the same woman's face appearing in several of the photos.
Wait, but just from that, you shouldn't have been able to find her name.
It took some effort to search through all your followers to find her.
I can't believe it was that easy to get caught.
On her page, there's a photo of the baby and a post about the ring saying, a gift from my partner. And there's even an old photo of the two of you together.
This is unbelievable.
That's exactly what I want to say.
I can't believe my son turned out to be such a jerk. What were you thinking? Getting another woman pregnant while Hazel's here? I didn't intend to have a kid from the start.
Then what were you intending?
At first, she was just a coworker. A coworker? Laura was part of the team at the client's office, and she was genuinely hardworking and trustworthy.
I see.
And well, she was cute and my type, so I asked her out, just casually. Turns out, Laura was interested in me too, and we started meeting up frequently, just the two of us. Before I realized it, we were getting into relationships.
Relationships? You had ulterior motives from the start, didn't you?
Yeah, but I never thought she'd actually get pregnant. I really regret it now.
You look pretty happy posting in those photos with the baby.
Well, of course. I'd be happy if my child was born. The baby even looks just like me.
What a jerk.
Damn it. I never thought you would start using Facebook, Hazel.
That's because when I found out I couldn't have kids, Facebook made me feel really depressed.
You mentioned that it hurt too much to see all your friends sharing photos of their kids, so you decided you'd never go back to it.
Exactly. So do you have any idea how painful it was for me to see those pictures you posted? Holding a newborn baby, smiling so happily, and realizing it was my own husband. It felt like my heart was shattering.
Hazel.
I'm divorcing you.
What? Divorce?
Why are you surprised?
Well, isn't divorce a bit extreme?
You cheated and now you think that's a bit extreme? Don't you want to leave me and be with your affair partner?
Wait, hold on. You're the only one I truly love.
Then why did you give Laura a ring?
It was her birthday.
So you're telling me that makes it okay to buy her a ring worth 10 grand?
When I asked what she wanted as a gift, she said she wanted a diamond ring. Honestly, I didn't expect her to ask for something so expensive and panicked, but I wanted to impress her.
So you lied to me about a car accident to get me to transfer $10,000.
I really am sorry.
I'm filing for divorce. Goodbye.
Wait, things with Laura just sort of happened.
I've kept a record of this chat and told Deborah to reach out to Laura on Facebook for her to confirm.
What?
You plan to take as much money from me as possible before leaving? That's exactly the kind of thing a jerk would come up with.
After the divorce, we'll have to split our shared assets, but anything from before the marriage remains individual property. Laura, why on earth would she confess?
She told me I'll tell the truth, so please spare me from paying damages. I have a child.
Wait, does that mean I don't have to pay damages?
Of course not. You and your lover will both pay me damages without question.
I'll never forgive you for hurting Hazel. Don't ever show your face again, you asshole. Hold on a second. What am I supposed to do now? With a child on the way and all these extra expenses, I can't afford to pay damages.
Not my problem. You can take out a loan if you have to. Goodbye, loser. Later on, I learned that Leo had been pouring money into gifts for Laura to win her over, leaving him with hardly any savings. And yet, he still wanted to give her a diamond ring, so he made me transfer $10,000. What an unbelievable jerk. I divorced him and demanded compensation from both him and Laura. Apparently, he went on to marry her, but their married life was far from happy. As soon as they got married, Laura's true colors came out. She quit her job to become a full-time housewife. and claimed she was too busy with the baby, so she expected Leo to handle all the household chores. At first, Leo tried his best for the family, but eventually, he got exhausted and started visiting bars to unwind, where he met another woman and got involved. Laura quickly found out and divorced him, demanding both alimony and child support. Now, he's reportedly drowning in debt. As for me, even after the divorce, I stayed in touch with Deborah. We're more like friends than ex-in-law and daughter-in-law now, and we've become even closer than before. Eric, what are you going to do for dinner tonight? Are you eating at your parents' house? Or are you coming home? I'll prepare something if you're coming home.
Miley, I'm sorry for texting you so late. My mom told me to have dinner here. So I'll eat at my parents'.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just make something we have at home.
Yeah, I won't be home late. I'm sorry. I know it's our date night, and I know it's been a while.
No worries. Your mother needed you. We can do date night another time. So, what was it about?
Nothing much. She wanted to redecorate her room. She didn't want to do the heavy lifting, so she asked me to do it.
Oh, I see.
That's not the only reason she called me, though. She wants me to go on a trip with her.
Okay.
I know you don't want to go, but can you come with me this time?
I'm not really feeling up for it. I'm sure she just wants you to go. The last time you two went on a trip, I ended up staying here anyway. So I don't think I should go with you.
She asked me to ask you to come with us.
What? She did?
Yeah. I think she wants to do something nice for you. She probably feels bad about how she was treating you before.
I don't think so.
Come on, she's a human being too. She wants to get along with you, so give it a chance and come with us.
I've been bullied by her multiple times. I've been verbally abused by her too, so I find it hard to believe that she genuinely wants to reconcile. Remember how many times I've shared my struggles with you? I went through hell with it, but you never did anything. I went through hell dealing with her behavior, and it felt like torture when she visited frequently. I couldn't even sleep. Given all this, I simply can't trust anything she says. Even if she's sincere now, I don't think I'm ready to make amends with her.
Miley, please. I'm her only son, you know. To her, I'll always be her little boy, and she just can't help but dote on me. I guess I've never really grown up in her eyes. But now, she's finally making an effort to change. Please, can't you see that?
Don't make it sound so easy. How many times has your mother mocked me for not having a college degree? It's a shame for your family that an uneducated woman like me is marrying you. She even suggested I divorce you immediately. Can you believe it?
I'm really sorry about that. But I believe going on a trip could be a chance for you and Mom to make up. Can you think about it?
Make up? I'm not fighting with your mother. She's just unilaterally picking on me.
Well, maybe, but you don't want to keep things like this with her forever, right? I want you two to get along. Miley, please, do it for me. I want you to come with me, please.
That's how you feel, right? What about my feelings?
It's not that I haven't thought about it, but I believe you can get along well with Mom. However, Mom is getting older and I don't think she can easily reach out herself. So I want you to be the one to reach out to Mom. You're kind and good dealing with people, right? So please, I'm counting on you.
If you're that insistent. However, if I'm not pleased with how things go this time, I won't ever let you ask me for a favor like this again for the rest of my life.
Thank you. Of course. If by any chance this time my mom acts rudely or says something disrespectful to you again, you don't have to deal with her ever again.
That's a promise.
Yay, thank you. I have one more favor to ask.
What is it?
It's about the travel expenses. She asked me to cover them.
Huh? Why?
She said I make good money, so she asked if I could cover the expenses.
And you just said yes? It might feel good for you to be like that with your parents, but I'm the one who always ends up paying for everything, right? Or are you going to pay this time?
I'm sorry. I don't make much money. I'm just trying to do nice things for my mom.
If that's the case, I'd love to take my parents on a trip too. You don't have money for it, but here you are making plans with your mother.
I'm sorry.
Perhaps your mother doesn't really want me to go, but you're asking me to come along because you can't pay for it yourself, right?
That's not true. Absolutely not.
How can you say that?
Because Mom thinks I'm going to pay for it.
Huh? Wait, so you haven't informed her that I've been covering the mortgage payments?
Yeah, I should tell her, huh? I just don't want her to know that I'm making less than you. They think I'm making good money because we live in a nice place. So I guess she thought I could pay for the trip.
It might have been tough to find the right moment before, but why didn't you mention it when she asked you to foot the bill for this trip?
I mean...
You didn't want to tell them about it.
Okay, I'll tell them now.
Whatever. I don't blame you for wanting to do nice things for your mother. I'm just a little disappointed.
I'm sorry. I just think it's too awkward to tell her now. I promise. I'll tell her the next time we talk about money, so please forgive me.
I'm not mad at you. Whatever. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. You have work tomorrow, so don't stay up too late.
Okay, thank you.
I guess I have to pay for the trip, but please try to keep it budget-friendly, all right?
Of course I will. I can tell Mom you're coming too, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Miley. Good evening.
Good evening, Lauren. It's been a while.
You heard about the trip from Eric, right?
Yes, I heard.
I'm sorry I've been too hard on you. I'm sorry for everything.
Laura.
I know you've been working hard. Telling you the house is a mess or the food you cook isn't good, it was rude, and I've said too much. Please forgive me. Of course, I don't expect you to forgive me right away, but I'm hoping this trip will help bring us closer. Let's enjoy each other's company.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that's how you feel about me. I want you to enjoy this trip too.
Oh, you're so nice. I want to do something nice for you. You want to go get a massage before our flight?
A massage?
Yeah. My friend runs a spa massage salon. I booked afternoon flights, so I think we can go in the morning. Since we're going to Mexico and we're going to be wearing bathing suit, I want to look as good as possible before that. Don't you?
That's true.
Right? I'll pay for our treatment. Accept it as my peace offering.
Thank you so much. Then, by all means, please.
Really? Good. I'll let you know the details later.
Yeah, thank you.
Miley, what are you doing? The gates are about to close. Are you still at the spa? What on earth are you doing? You'll be late if you don't check in already. Miley, Eric has been calling you too. Where are you?
Laura, did you trick me? You told me the flight was at 2:30 p.m. So you said we had plenty of time if we left the spa by 12 p.m. You also mentioned that you had our flight tickets. I had no option to check it since it's your email address. Was this all a setup? Did you never intend for me to join you in the first place? Oh, so you finally caught on? You're a bit slow, huh? You fell for my lousy acting so easily. It's hilarious. You don't need to come anymore. You're just an outsider, so stay home and mind your own business. Were you shocked? Too bad for you. Sorry, but you missed the check-in time, so there's no point in rushing over now. This trip is just for the family. You're better off staying home alone. Really? Thank you. What? Honestly, I never wanted to go on that trip in the first place, so I'm actually relieved that I don't have to waste my money on it. What are you even talking about? I mean, I'm not about to fork out cash for a trip I never wanted to go on in the first place. It's just absurd. What's with the attitude? Acting all high and mighty? You're talking like you were going to pay for it yourself. Eric is covering all the travel expenses, you know. He's such a sweetheart, taking care of everything. But when it comes to covering your expenses, it would have cost a fortune. So I didn't even book anything for you from the start. All right, I get it now. Since I'm not going with you two, and your attitude just sealed the deal, I won't be paying for anything at all. You'll have to take care of your own travel expenses. What are you talking about? Even though you're married to my son, the way you talk about the money he earns, as if it's your own, seriously pisses me off. The money he earns? What? Eric wanted to hide the fact that he earns less than me. I'm sure he hasn't told you yet. I was going to pay for this whole trip. Not only that, I'm also paying our mortgage. I'm basically paying for everything. You can't be serious. I didn't know you made that much money. It's a lie. My son called me and told me he booked a 5-star hotel. Eric makes the reservations, but I'm the one who pays the bill. I agreed to cover everything. I even asked him to keep costs down, but it seems like he's taking advantage. I'm canceling my card, so you'll have to handle your own expenses when you arrive. What? There's no way we can pay for that. Well, you didn't want me to go, so there's nothing I can do. Fine. I'll have Eric pay for it. You're such a terrible wife. Just leave and divorce my son already. I'll even give him some tips on how to get rid of you. Do as you please. Honestly, I've been feeling a certain type of way about your son for a while now. This situation is just making things clearer. Oh, really? You're surprisingly understanding. Eric knows exactly how you've been treating me, but he doesn't lift a finger to do anything about it. Isn't it obvious? I'm his mother. Of course he loves me. I'm sure if he were forced to choose between me and you, he'd pick me without a second thought. I see. That's right. Maybe it's time for you to start preparing for the divorce. Since you two don't even have kids yet, why not find a new partner and start a family with them? Personally, I'd be happier with Eric remarrying a younger, more compliant wife than having grandchildren from someone like you. My son is too good for you. You're better off with some low-life guy. Leave him alone.
Miley, can you head this way now? I need your help. I'm really sorry about what Mom did. I'll make sure she apologizes too.
Before you hopped on the plane, your mom called. She didn't sound too apologetic to me. She also mentioned something about divorce too.
What? Divorce? I'm no good without you. There's no way I'm getting a divorce.
You really think it's your mother's fault?
Of course, it's all her fault.
Then why did you leave me? You knew I didn't want to go on the trip, so you should have considered canceling the trip.
Well, I thought it would have been a waste of money. Besides, I'd be worried if it was just my parents.
I already knew you were on your mother's side at that point.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. I just assumed you'd still make it, even if it was just a bit late.
Given what your mother said to me, it's no surprise I didn't want to go. Plus, there weren't many flights available. So if I missed that one, finding another one on short notice would have been tough.
Then, how about the hotel payment?
Your mother said it's okay, because she'll have you pay for it.
Huh? I can't pay for a 5-star hotel?
Yeah, I specifically asked you to keep the budget low, didn't I? But then you went ahead and booked a 5-star hotel, trying to take advantage of me paying for everything.
That was definitely my bad.
Since I didn't go on the trip, I'll be expecting reimbursement for the plane ticket as well.
What? You're kidding, right?
I don't have time for that. If you addressed all the bullying that your mother did to me, and be there for me to support me instead of leaving me behind, I would have paid for the trip this time. Your mother did some unforgivable things, but so did you, Eric.
I'm sorry. I apologize. But can you at least do something about the hotel bill? I'm too scared to stay in a foreign country without a place to stay.
Then why don't you ask your father to do something about it?
Dad just found out about what Mom has been doing to you. He's furious at me. But he doesn't have that kind of money either.
Why don't you take some responsibility for it yourself, even just a little? You've been aware of the situation. When Laura used to come over almost every day, I kept urging you to address it with her. But you never took any action. If I hadn't confronted your mother, I doubt she would have stopped coming.
I mean, I can't just tell my mom not to come over, right? You may not like my mom, but she's my only mother.
Oh, so you're just going to ignore your wife's feelings? I see. You're siding with your mother as usual. Well, this trip might be a good chance for us to have some space for a while.
What? Stop talking crazy.
I'm serious. I'm the one paying for the mortgage. You should be the one to leave.
You're not serious, right?
I need some space to think carefully about the future.
What do you mean by that?
You already know, regarding the divorce.
Okay, I'm sorry. Stop talking about that. I need you.
I used to love you, you know, but that feeling has faded away. I've made it clear that I want nothing to do with your mother. Yet here you are, making plans without even consulting me. And look at the mess that ensued. I was harassed and left alone. And now you have the nerve to suggest I come anyway, even if I'm late.
It was my fault. You don't have to deal with Mom ever again. I'll cut ties with my mom after the trip too. So I don't want a divorce.
Anyway, I just want to be alone and think things over. Miley, I'm so sorry. Please, forgive me. What? Laura? Yes, I took the phone from Eric. I'm texting you from his phone. I really want to apologize to you, Miley. Is that because you can't pay the hotel bill? That's part of it. But after what I heard from Eric, I realized that what you told me was true. I never considered that Eric wasn't making enough money. I'm really sorry for being harsh with you. You judge people based on their income? That's absurd. I'm truly sorry. My husband said he couldn't believe I was giving you a hard time. He feels disappointed. Just now, Eric even mentioned about cutting me off. That is what you get for all the things that you did to me. You deserve it. Please, forgive me. I'm really sorry. Ah, nice attempt. You pulled the same stunt before our trip and left me hanging. You really think I'm gonna buy into that again? I swear, this time it's for real. Just trust me on this. I'll make sure to pay you back for the plane ticket, no matter what it takes. But I don't have the money to pay you now. Could you cover the hotel expenses for now? Would it be possible for you to come over and handle the payment? No chance. It's peak holiday season. Most flights are booked. But even if they weren't, I wouldn't go. No. You told me to stay at home, remember? I'll be here, keeping quiet, just like you wanted. What about us? My father-in-law apparently knows a bit of basic Spanish. He went to the hotel staff and apologized, arranged to postpone the hotel payment. He borrowed some money and settled the bill. When my husband came back, he was on his knees, practically begging for forgiveness. He swore up and down that his mom wouldn't bother us anymore, and he'd cut ties with her for good. I decided not to kick him out, but I made it crystal clear that one wrong move and he's out the door. Since then, he's been pitching in more around the house, which is a huge relief. He's also apologized for the money stress he put me through, and is dead set on getting that promotion at work. My father-in-law has apologized to me for his wife. Even my father-in-law had a word with his wife, warning her that if she causes any more trouble, he's out. So far, Laura's been surprisingly quiet. Eric's still got some work to do, but I'm giving him a chance to shape up. I'm just glad I don't have to deal with Laura's drama anymore. Here's hoping for a drama-free life with my husband from now on.
Amber, you guys. You didn't have a wedding ceremony, but you said you were going on a honeymoon.
Hello, Mom. Yes, we are. We are going on our honeymoon.
When is it?
We haven't decided yet. We both have work commitments, so Spencer and I were talking about taking our time to think about it after we've settled down as newlyweds.
So you haven't decided on a specific date yet? I'll be in a bind if you don't decide soon.
What? Why would you be in a bind? What's wrong?
There are things to arrange when you take time off.
I understand.
Let me know when you decide on the date.
Spencer, sorry to bother you at work. Can you talk now?
I just finished work. What's up?
I got a message from your mother asking me to decide on a date for the honeymoon as soon as possible.
Why, Mom?
I don't know, but what do you want to do?
I see. I'll coordinate next month's vacation at work today, so let's talk about it when I get home.
Okay, I'll decide when I can take off next month too, before I leave today. We both confirmed our vacation days, and after talking about it that night, we decided to take a week off the last week of next month. In the meantime, I called my mother-in-law. Sorry for the delay, Mom. We've decided on a date for our honeymoon.
Well, finally! So, when is it?
We decided to go the last week of next month.
The last week of next month? Okay, I'll take a vacation then.
Are you going to do something too?
Depends on where we're going. Have you decided where you're going?
What? Us? Not yet. We're thinking about it now. At any rate, now that we've decided on a date, I thought I'd hurry up to let you know. You seem to be in a hurry, so...
Yes, I have my own plans, so it's natural for me to be impatient. You'll let me know where you're going as soon as you decide. I'll make my plans accordingly. By the way, I'd like to go somewhere cool.
I'm not good at making reservations, so you do it, okay? And of course, you guys will pay for it. I can go on a trip for free. That's great. I'm looking forward to the trip.
What did you say? I just want to make sure of one thing.
What is it?
A honeymoon is just going to be the two of us, right?
Of course. Isn't that what a honeymoon is? On the contrary, who would you take? Oh, pets? But neither of us have pets, right?
Right? Oh, thank God. I thought your mother was coming.
My mother? Why?
Actually,
This is suspicious. I have a bad feeling about this.
I wonder if your mother is planning to come after all. I'd like to think that's impossible.
Well, I'll check just to be sure.
Please do.
Mom, she's going to come with us on our trip.
Seriously?
Mom hasn't been on a trip like that since Dad died, so she's really looking forward to it. I guess it would be hard to take her with us, wouldn't it?
Are you kidding me? It's our honeymoon. You said it would be just you and me. It's not like taking a pet.
That's true, but
We can take her separately on another trip after we come back from our honeymoon. Why does she have to come with us on our honeymoon? It's not like a regular trip, okay?
that's right. Sure. Okay, I'll tell Mom.
I couldn't believe my mother-in-law wanted to come along on our honeymoon. But I was also shocked that my husband asked if he could take my mother-in-law along. Then, I got a message from my mother-in-law.
Amber, it's not very nice to not take me on the trip.
Mom, this is our honeymoon. Please, let me go with my husband alone. Instead, let's go on a family vacation as soon as we get back, okay?
You two just got married. Going on 2 trips is a waste of money.
You're the one who said you wanted to go.
You're going the last week of May, right?
So it's a honeymoon.
What are you? You want to make me an outcast? Wow, what a terrible...
That's right. So come right away. I didn't bring any money because I thought you guys would pay for it.
See? I knew it. Isn't Jane's family there? If you don't have enough money, you'll have to ask everyone else to pay for it. How about kneeling down and begging them?
Oh, you're trying to set me up like that again. That's enough. I'll contact Spencer directly.
Go ahead.
Hey, Spencer, I can't get a message read, and you're not answering your phone. Can you tell him to call me back?
More importantly, Spencer has a message for you. This is such a joke. Enough of this bullshit. Don't ever contact me again. As for the money, he said to take care of it yourself. He abandoned you, didn't he?
No way.
And one more thing, this is for Jane. I don't know if you're acting like I'm your fiancé, but I don't know you. Could you tell her not to bother my family anymore?
There's no way I can say that. I told her I was going to arrange the marriage and invited her family too.
That's something you did on your own. Well, that's fine. I'm being nice. Well then, we'll contact Jane's parents from our side. So we are both in different places, but let's enjoy this week. See you later.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by making fun of your mother-in-law? Are you listening to me? Okay, I'll accept you as my daughter-in-law, so transfer some money into my account.
The magic of words. I explained to my husband and looked at the message exchange with my mother-in-law. I knew, without a doubt, that my mother-in-law was saying Washington, D.C. He told me after we got back, if she complained, he would take my side. I almost wanted to tell him that we should have properly refused in the first place before any of this happened. But I didn't say anything because I didn't want to ruin our honeymoon. We then enjoyed our trip. We were really happy to have a trip that we could fully enjoy together as a couple, with no one in the way. My mother-in-law, on the other hand, seemed to be plotting with Jane on how to steal my husband. But she lied to Jane's parents that Spencer's marriage didn't work out and we broke up. So she asked them to go on a trip with her family for a meeting. Naturally, that lie didn't go well, and Jane's family got mad and left immediately. Jane's parents paid for the trip. Later, they asked for compensation for the cost of the trip. If only she hadn't said she wanted to come on our honeymoon with us, I would have planned a fun trip for her to enjoy. I laughed to myself about the fact that it was her fault for making such an unreasonable request.
Sophie, it looks like you haven't sent me money for this month. What on earth is happening? You promised to send me $1,000 on the 15th of every month. Don't tell me you forgot. Damn it. I'm taking care of your little sister who I don't particularly love for just $1,000. You want me to kick her out of the house? Please, don't do that. Then, send me the money like you told me to do. Ashley, I'm sorry. I'll make sure to transfer the money tomorrow. I wasn't feeling well today, and I took paid leave. I slept all day. What? That doesn't mean you can't transfer the money. It only takes a few minutes. Do you understand your position? Of course I do. I am so grateful that you remarried my father and became a mother to me and my sister. When my father passed away 3 years ago, I was already working and living alone. So you have been taking care of my sister for me. You also take care of the house that my father left for us. I can't thank you enough. That's right. From now on, no matter what happens, you must transfer the money on time. Do you understand? Yes, I understand. This month, since you missed the deadline, you must transfer $2,000 as a penalty. Got it? What? $2,000? If I pay that much, I'll have almost nothing left, and I won't even be able to pay my rent. Oh? Are you going against me despite being at fault. Aren't you worried what would happen to Kathy?
Oh no, please don't harm Kathy. Actually, I've told you many times before, if you hate us so much, I'll take care of Kathy.
Huh? What a joke. You've only just started working, and how are you going to support your sister? Are you willing to put her through a tough time?
Well,
if you keep harping on about it, I'm seriously going to have to stop you. Apologize to me right now for what you said to me.
Ashley, I'm really sorry for talking so cheekily to you.
You should have said so honestly from the beginning. You and your sister are so obtuse and cocky. It's disgusting. My daughter, Julia, on the other hand, is very reasonable and cute. You should learn a little from her. And Julia, unlike you guys, is a brilliant girl. She succeeded in passing the entrance exam and is now going to a prestigious private school. You know Windsor Academy, right? It's a college prep school, so I'm in good hands now.
I think it's great that Julia passed the entrance exam. But, are you going to send her to a private school from junior high school?
Yes. You have a problem with that?
No offense, but are you sure you can afford the tuition?
Oh, I have nothing to worry about. I found Kathy's bank book in her desk drawer, so I looked at it. I was surprised to see that there was a lot more money in there than I expected. Kathy doesn't need that much money, and I'm thinking of using that money for Julia's tuition.
What? Please don't. My father made that money for Kathy. Because he knew if Kathy's going to college in the future, she's going to have to pay for it. My father worked hard to save the money for her.
Then, why don't Kathy just not go to college? Unlike my Julia, she's not very good at studying anyway. It's a waste of money, isn't it? Then Julia should use that money.
Ashley, that's not good. The deposit is in Kathy's name. Even if you're her stepmother, you're not allowed to spend that money without permission.
Then you should earn money for Julia's tuition. From now on, you must send $2,000 every month. Is that clear? If you send me $2,000 every month without missing the due date, I will not touch Kathy's money. But if you are late even for 1 day, I will immediately withdraw her money. Understood?
No way. I've only been with the company for 2 years and I don't make that much money. I can't afford to send $2,000 every month.
Huh? You're really an idiot, aren't you? If you can't make money at your current job, you should change your job or increase your working hours. Can't you even understand that? Perhaps working at a nightclub would be a quick way to make money. You're not very pretty, but you're young. You can work as a server or something. Do you want me to find you a job?
I'll take care of it myself. I can manage on my own.
Okay, then stop complaining and send me $2,000 every month starting tomorrow. Understood?
I understand.
Hey Sophie, I'm going out with my friends. I want some new clothes. I told my mom I needed clothes and she said I should ask you for them. Can you wire me $300?
What? Julia, I don't know if your mother told you this, but I send her $2,000 every month. That's a lot of money. Sending you $300 on top of that is just not possible.
What? You think you can stand against me? Unlike you, I'm an excellent student. I got into a famous school and I have a promising future. I'm not like you, a high school dropout.
Julia, you can't talk to me like that. When I was in high school, my father got sick. I decided to support him and that's why I dropped out of school.
Don't give me excuses. You didn't even have the brains to get into college anyway, and blaming it on your dead father is disgusting. That's not what I'm doing. Besides, I think you should be more grateful to me for taking care of that girl. You mean Kathy? That's right. I'm the only child of mommy now. Kathy out since Kathy's parents are gone. You should be more grateful. Well, you call Kathy that girl. It doesn't sound like you're taking good care of her. Besides, Kathy's older than you, so it's not like she needs to be taken care of by you. Oh, shut up. She is such a failure. She goes to mediocre public school and I go to prestigious private school. We live in a totally different world. It's not like you're a failure if you don't go to prestigious private school. There are many people who are doing well in public schools too. Ah, shut up already. You sis- I told you to shut up. All you have to do is shut up and wire me $300. I'll be mean to that girl if you don't. Oh no. If you don't want that, just send the money. Okay, I'll transfer the money first thing tomorrow morning. Sophie, this month's money hasn't been transferred again. What on earth are you doing? I've been telling you for a long time that you must meet deadlines. Have you forgotten how much you owe me for bringing you up? As punishment for being late again, send me an extra $1,000. I don't owe you anything. You're earning my resentment instead. Excuse me? Do you know what's going to happen to you for talking so cheekily? You don't care what happens to Kathy? You and your daughter? You took Kathy like a hostage, threatening me, begging for money. Do you have any shame? Begging? I'm just getting the money I need to raise your sister. No. Kathy is attending college on a scholarship. She pays for everything she needs with her part-time job. The only money Kathy is costing you is at most money for food and utilities, isn't it? It shouldn't cost $2,000. Ugh, I am so mad. Sophie, aren't you worried about your sister? I really feel sorry for Kathy. You don't even know how to talk to your superiors. Kathy's being punished for having a bratty sister like you. Kathy will never go back to that house again. What? She's going to live in the new house I bought for her. Huh? You bought a house? Of course it's impossible with the money you've been sending me and your cheap salary. Don't be so silly. Actually, I'm going to get $300,000 very soon. Huh? And you will no longer be able to live in that house. So, please leave now. What? What do you mean? You still don't understand? I put the house you guys are living in on the market and it sold for $300,000. Please leave by the end of this week. What? You put my house on the market? That can't be allowed. What are you talking about? That house is mine. I inherited from my father. It's my house. That's not possible. How is it possible for you to inherit a house? You might think I'm a brat, but my father loved us so much. Besides, you inherited a large deposit, didn't you? And you think you inherited the house too? Such an audacity. Did you know that a house is subject to property tax? Have you ever paid property tax? No, right? Because I paid them. Well, I've never paid them, but we're the ones who are living in the house. You can't just sell it without our permission. No. I've let you live there for free for all this time. You should be thanking me. You were saying, I'm raising Kathy, so you should be grateful. Well, I've never asked you to do that, and moreover, you're living in my house for free. What? It's true that I raised her. Kathy told me everything. The cooking, the laundry, even the cleaning. You put all the responsibility on Kathy alone. I heard that you and Julia never helped with any of it. On top of that, even though I told you not to do it, you took the money my father left for Kathy and used it without permission. Now, how can you say that you raised her? It costs money for Julia. It can't be helped. Then it should cost Kathy money too, right? They're the same age, you know. It's only natural that the child related by blood is more beloved than the stepdaughter. A little favoritism is something that can't be helped. A little? You think it's little? Oh, how can you say that? Well, I got Kathy's money back. What? What do you mean? You didn't realize it yet, huh? I knew you didn't care much about it. What are you talking about? I sold your designer bags, accessories, and clothes. Then I got about the same amount as Kathy's deposit that was stolen by you. Kathy is a smart girl, so she seized an opportunity to sell your stuff little by little. What? Doing that without my permission? It's a crime. What is? All of your stuff were bought with the money I sent you, right? What's wrong with taking back my money? And if you call it a crime, then what about you? I think it's more of a crime to withdraw Kathy's money and use it without her permission, don't you think? That's... I've been preparing for 5 years to get back at you. Get back at me? I think I've only been late once before in sending you money. Do you remember that time? How could I remember something that happened 5 years ago? The perpetrator doesn't remember, does she? What? I'm the perpetrator? Who else could it be? Of course it's you. I always remember this time. I told you I wasn't feeling well. I was just 1 day late in sending money to you. I was still under 18 years of age and making a little money, and you demanded that I send you $2,000, double the usual amount. I will never forget that. From that time on, I wanted to be a full-fledged person. I've decided to earn a lot of money and protect Kathy. I worked hard all my life to get back at you. I've achieved a certification and changed jobs. Now, I earn about 3 times as much as I did back then. While working hard, I was also looking for a buyer for my parents' house. I was really busy every day, and before I knew it, 5 years had passed. I know I gave Kathy a hard time. From now on, I will protect her. Up until now, you've been dependent on my remittances and Kathy's housework. I'm sure you've been living a comfortable life relying on us. How are you going to live from now on? You don't have a house, you don't have a job, and I'm no longer sending you money. I'm sure you'll be living in poverty all at once. Oh no, I'm relying on you to send me money, so I barely have any savings. Hey, tell me where you're moving to. Your new place is beautiful, isn't it? Julia and I will live there too. Let's all live together as a happy family. A happy family? What a joke. You never once thought of me and Kathy as a family. You're just going to depend on my money again. And you're just trying to get Kathy to do the housework again, aren't you? It's so obvious. That's not true. From now on, Julia and I will both do our chores properly. I'll even find a job. So please. I haven't worked for decades, so I don't think I can suddenly find a job. If we didn't have a place to live on top of that, we wouldn't be able to make a living. So what? It has nothing to do with us, does it? We're not family. We're strangers. Oh no. Don't say coldly that we are not family, or that we are strangers. I am your mother, and Julia is your pretty little sister. Can you not act like a mother just at a time like this? My mother is in heaven. She's my only mother. Even Julia is copying you, insulting us, begging us for money. How can I think of such a person as my sister? You've been holding Kathy hostage and threatening me. I will never forgive you. I'm really sorry. I apologize for everything I've done. Will you please forgive me? Ashley, you're too old to think you can get forgiveness just by apologizing. You're taking the world too lightly. Oh, by the way, about your beloved Julia. She's not the nice girl you think she is. Huh? She's a repeat shoplifter. My Julia? That can't be true. Don't talk nonsense. Let's see if you believe me when you see this. Sending a video. Oh no, Julia. It was Kathy who noticed. It was also Kathy who took the video. Julia probably thinks she wouldn't get caught, so she keeps shoplifting. Kathy saw it 3 times and took the video, so who knows how often Julia's been doing this. I'll send the videos to Julia's school. You went to the trouble of paying high tuition to send her to a private school in order to get her into college. But too bad, Julia will probably be expelled from school. Her school is famous for its strict rules. Well, it's a good thing, isn't it? You're going to have to live in poverty from now on. You can't afford to send Julia to college. Why are you going this far? It's just too much. I told you, I've been preparing for a long time to get back at you. Besides, you treated us like slaves. How can you say something like this is too much? I told you I would never forgive you, didn't I? I'm sorry, I really am. Please don't do this. If you would never try to do anything to us, then we will never contact you again. But if you try to get close to us or harass us in any way, we will pay you back double or more. Just keep that in mind. I understand. We won't come near you anymore and we won't do anything to you. So please, forgive me. Did you hear what I said? I will never forgive you. Well then, goodbye. Julia was eventually kicked out from her school. She lost money and a place to live, and eventually left her mother without hesitation. She disappeared, and no one knows where she went. Ashley, who had been unemployed for a long time and had no savings, could not afford to rent a house, of course. So she got a live-in job at a hotel. She is being yelled at every day, but she manages to get by. How did I know about this? My friend's family told me that they were surprised to see my mother working there. My friend showed me the picture she took of Ashley. Ashley had a careworn look, and I couldn't recognize her for a moment. As for me, I live happily with Kathy every day. Of course, we cooperate with each other in housework, and we will continue to support each other.
Hey, Mia. I'm going to be home late tonight. So, you'll have to eat dinner by yourself.
What? Again? You're coming home late today, too?
Huh? You got a problem with that?
I was already preparing dinner. You said you wanted to have hamburgers tonight. I went to the trouble of making for you, and I was waiting.
Did I say that? I can't help it if I can't go home. You can just eat the leftovers tomorrow.
You still haven't finished work?
Something like that.
Well, maybe there's nothing you can do about being late. But think about how I feel when I have to eat leftovers all the time. If you don't want dinner, I'd appreciate it if you called earlier.
Don't try to tie me down like that, okay?
What?
I don't like it when you tell me to come home early or call you.
But we are married, aren't we?
Don't tie me down just because we are married. You and I are married in name only.
In name only?
I'm the boss's son. I married you in an arranged marriage. To be honest, you're not my type. I don't like plain, quiet women like you. I like gorgeous women.
Then why did you marry me?
Because it's convenient to have you as a wife.
Huh?
You may not be pretty, but you're good at cooking and cleaning. There's no way men would go after you, so it's safe to leave you alone. It was a great way for me to be married, just for the sake of appearances.
Well, you certainly are honest, aren't you?
Didn't think you came out ahead by marrying me? I'm the next president of a big company after all. Thanks to me, you can live a rich life. Don't question my every move.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, about our honeymoon weekend. You and I will take different flights.
What?
You take the flight after me.
Why?
Because I'm a freedom-loving guy. I like to be free when I'm on the move.
On your honeymoon?
If it were just the two of us together, it'll be stifling. Even if we take different flights, we can meet up at the hotel.
Well, if that's what you want to do, fine.
By the way, we have separate rooms at the hotel.
What? Separate rooms?
You have a problem with that?
Well, I don't think that's a honeymoon anymore.
You know what? You know our marriage is just a formality, right? Then, of course, the honeymoon will be just a formality. Don't you even understand that?
But we still got married. I was hoping that our honeymoon would be a place where we could deepen our friendship.
That's your perspective. I don't want to deepen my friendship with you. Don't push your values on me.
Then why bother going on a trip at all? Separate transportation, separate hotel rooms. I don't see the point in going together.
You don't understand anything. I'm the boss's son, and I'm not even going on a honeymoon. I don't know what people would say if they found out.
So we are going on a honeymoon just for the sake of appearances.
That's right. My dad's always nagging me about taking care of my wife. Well, we can stay in a nice hotel with separate rooms. We'll meet in the lobby when we both check in.
Okay.
Okay? Just be thankful I'm taking you on a trip at all. Also, I might not come back tonight, so I'll just stay somewhere tonight. Don't wait up for me, just go to bed.
Huh? You're not coming home?
I told you don't question my every move. See you later.
Ted, I just checked into the hotel. Are you already here? I thought we were supposed to meet in the lobby at 6. I can't see you anywhere. We're supposed to have dinner together tonight, right?
Yeah, about that. Let's just split up for the night, huh?
What? Why?
I told you before, I'm a freedom-loving guy.
But a honeymoon apart?
I told you the honeymoon is just a formality. I'm gonna enjoy my honeymoon alone. You just go out sightseeing or something.
You are not alone, are you?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Your room is a double room and mine is a single room. The point is, you booked separate rooms so you could spend time with another woman, right?
How the hell do you even know about the room I booked?
You made a hotel reservation online and then you left your computer screen where it was. I could see your entire reservation history.
I did? But the only reason my room is double is because I just wanted to stretch out and have a big bed. Imagine me bringing a woman?
Today, Lily, a coworker of yours.
Huh?
Tomorrow, May, who works for one of your clients.
What?
Next, Anne, your childhood friend. The woman you are gonna stay with.
You knew all that?
I know that you've been seeing other women since you married me. You must be very fond of them since you brought them along on your honeymoon.
How did you find out?
I saw you dating other women. Rumors come in from all kinds of people. I'd rather ask you if you are even trying to hide it. You said you were going to be late because of work. You'd come home drunk and stinking of perfume.
Since you didn't say anything, I thought you didn't know.
Did you think I was that naive? I think anyone would know when you are being so obvious.
Dan. Well, if you know, that's right. I've been seeing a lot of girls. This trip wasn't just about you.
So, you're just gonna stand your ground.
It's boring being alone with you, you plain girl. You came all the way out here for a trip. You should be enjoying yourself.
I'm so disappointed. This isn't a honeymoon, it's a fling.
But you can't complain about what I did, can you? You're not in a position to divorce me anyway.
What?
You know that, right? Your dad's company is a subcontractor for my dad's company. The whole point of marrying me is to get a special discount on orders to the subcontractor. If you and I get divorced, not only will that arrangement be cancelled, but the business itself will be suspended. In other words, you can't divorce me if you want your father's company to survive.
Well, that solved the mystery of why you are so blatant. You interpreted my marriage to you as if it was a political maneuver.
What else could it be but a political marriage? If you know what's good for you, you won't get in the way of what I want to do. I'll cheat on you while we are on our honeymoon. If you don't like it, you can divorce me right here and now. If you have the courage to.
I understand. I'll spend my time as I see fit. You're on your own.
Yeah, that's fine. If you don't want me to divorce you, you better listen to me. I'm glad you're such a reasonable woman. I'll give you plenty of attention when we get back from the trip.
Dad, sorry if you're working. Is this a good time?
Yeah, Mia. I'm off work today. It's okay. What's up? I thought you and Ted were on your honeymoon.
Yeah, but
Is it okay to be texting your father while you're on your honeymoon?
there's something I really wanted to tell you.
Huh?
I thought it might be very unsettling to say something like this out of the blue, but I don't think I can do this.
You just got married. What's going on?
I realized that Ted is very mistaken about our marriage.
What do you mean, mistaken?
I don't know if my father-in-law is thinking the same way as Ted. Ted is supposed to be taking over the company sometime about next year.
That's right. He mentioned that it was time to make a generation change.
Judging from Ted's attitude, if things continue as they are, it's obvious that our technology will be gobbled up.
What did you say?
I think it's only a matter of time before the relationship between the companies takes a turn for the worse.
Mia, what the hell is going on?
I'd like to explain it to you now. I don't think I'll be able to explain it very well by text. Is it okay if I call you directly?
Yeah, no problem here.
Thanks. Okay, I'll call you back in a few minutes.
Hey, Hey, Mia. How's your trip going? I'm enjoying my trip with beautiful women, going to the pool and eating good food. Well, I guess you're probably reading a book in a single room all by your lonesome. Anyway, I've got some good news. I've decided to make a special night for you. How's that? Aren't you happy? Let's play honeymoon like you wanted to. So anyway, get ready and be in my room within 15 minutes. Got it? Hey, Mia! What are you waiting for? It's already been more than 15 minutes. I'll take care of you. Just come to my room. I'm the one who canceled plans with other women and chose you for our honeymoon. And then you go and ignore me like this? Hey!
I was wondering what all those noisy notifications were on my phone. It turns out to be you.
Huh? You think you can talk to your own husband like that? I went to all the trouble of trying to pay you some attention today. Not only did you not show up on time, but you talk like that?
Oh well, weren't you planning to play around with Maya all day today?
I changed my mind. You're looking forward to your honeymoon. I just felt bad leaving you alone all the time. I'm such a sweet husband, even though we are married for appearances. All right, well, get your ass up here to my room. I'll keep you company for the rest of the honeymoon.
No, thanks.
Oh, come on, you don't have to be shy. You're my wife after all.
No, I'm not being shy. I'm just saying no because I don't want to.
You're refusing my invitation? I'm saying I'm gonna give you priority over Maya. Even though you're ugly, I chose you, so be grateful.
It's just that Maya went home, didn't she?
Huh?
Her husband found out that she was traveling with you.
What? You knew Maya had a husband?
I know that much. I can't believe you brought Maya, a married woman, on a trip with you. You've got some nerve, don't you?
Oh no, her husband already found out.
Poor Maya. It's probably chaos at her house right about now.
Oh my God, this is bad.
Also, I'm already home.
Huh? I thought you were in the same hotel as me.
I took a flight home this morning. Right now, I'm in the middle of packing my stuff to go back to my parents' house.
Huh? What the hell do you think you're doing? You left your husband on your honeymoon and went home on your own?
No. This trip wasn't a honeymoon.
I just wanted to pretend that we went on a honeymoon, even if it's just for show. Geez, you're screwing it all up. What's everyone gonna think if they found out my wife went home without me?
You cheat on your wife without giving it another thought and worry about what everyone's gonna think about you.
Shut up! Going home and humiliating me like this. Do you want me to divorce you?
I'm already divorced.
What?
I talked to my parents on the phone while we were on vacation. I went to see your parents as soon as I got back here. And when I told them that I was divorcing and the reason why, both sides agreed with me immediately.
Huh? Why?
You brought your mistresses on our honeymoon. Of course my parents would want me to get a divorce.
Ah, but your father would be in trouble if we got divorced. After all, he's a subcontractor for my father's company.
I think you're gravely mistaken.
Huh?
It's true that my father's company is a subcontractor to your father's company. But my father's company has patent on some of the products.
Patents?
Your father's company subcontracts the patent work to my father's company. In other words, they're taking on work that no other company can do but my father's.
Oh, God! So that doesn't mean that...
Yes. That means that if you stop doing business with my father's company, it's your father's company that will be in trouble.
Seriously? Are you being serious?
There's no reason for me to lie, is there? If you don't believe me, you can check with your father. I mean, you're the president-elect and you didn't even know that.
No, because even though I'm the president's son, I don't know much about running a business. I thought that being a subcontractor meant that they're in a weak position.
Your father was appalled. In addition to not knowing anything about the company, he said he can't let a man who cheated on his wife on their honeymoon take over.
It's not my fault. I didn't know. Cheating was just for fun.
Just for fun?
That's right. A CEO should have a mistress or two. I'm his only son and heir. My father would forgive me.
Do you think someone with such an insane mindset can be in charge of an organization?
Huh?
Your father says he's gonna pretend he never heard of you becoming the next president.
What? Dad was serious?
I'm sure he was.
Wait a minute. I'm his only son. If I don't take over the company, who on earth will?
Your father's company seems to have a lot of talented employees. It's not like he's insisting on an heir to take over the company. There's no need to make his idiot son the president of the company, is there?
What?
Oh, it was your father who called you an idiot son. As for the next president, I don't know anything about him. You can ask your father directly about the details when you go to work.
Oh, can we just forget about the divorce after all?
Huh? What's the matter with you? You're the one who said we're getting a divorce.
I've changed my mind. I don't want to divorce you.
Even though you say you don't want a divorce, you've had several lovers.
I get it. Then I'll cut off all other women from today. Is that okay?
What?
I won't cheat on you anymore. I'll take good care of you as my wife. I'll let bygones be bygones. So we don't have to get a divorce, right? If I don't get a divorce, I won't trouble my dad.
Well,
I was born the son of a CEO. I can't just hand over the next president's position to someone else.
however, I think you're mistaken about one other thing.
What? What else is there?
You said that our marriage was a political ploy. It's just an arranged marriage that has nothing to do with each other's father's company, okay?
Huh?
So if I find out you're cheating on me, we'll just get divorced right away. Divorce doesn't mean the companies will stop doing business with each other.
Really?
You said you were giving my father's company a special break on orders. I checked with your father and he said you are mistaken. Like I said before, your father's company and my father's company are equal in terms of contractor and subcontractor. It's a relationship of equals.
Then why am I not the next president? Divorce has nothing to do with the company.
I'll talk to you again after I've consulted with a lawyer and got preparations arranged.
What? You're kidding me!
Well then, I'll call you again when I've consulted with a lawyer and made arrangements.
Wait Wait a minute! I'm sorry I cheated on you! Please, just start over with me!
No way!
You like me, don't you? I'm going back there right now! Let's sit down and talk about this together!
You've got to be kidding me!
What?
You're just a cheating bastard who thinks he's so great because he's a president's son. I don't even want to see your face.
Oh, come on!
Of course, I'm going to file for compensation. I'm sure it's gonna be tough for you from here on out. Anyway, good luck with that.
Mia, wait! Mia? My boss's position! Oh, come on, really?
After that, my ex-husband, Ted, met with a tragic fate. Apparently, he took the advantage of the fact that he was the president's son. He was always slacking off by forcing his junior staff to do all the work. Not only was he removed as the next president, but he was also fired from the company. I mercilessly demanded compensation from him. He had to borrow money to pay it. Furthermore, since all the cheating partners were married, their husbands also demanded compensation. Ted is now desperately paying off his debt by working a day labor, a part-time job. As for me, after the divorce, I went back to my parents' house and started looking for a job. I am now working full-time at a local company. I plan to stay single for a while. If I do get married, I want to make sure I don't fall for a clueless man like my ex-husband.
Listen, Michelle, your wedding reception is off. What? This is so sudden. Chris and I are already married, remember? I just came to introduce you to my mum earlier today. Yes, but you're from a single-parent household. But you knew that already. Yes, I did. I was against it from the start. I couldn't let my son marry someone from such a background, but he insisted and my husband liked you, so I reluctantly agreed. So, why now? Seeing you and your mother today made it clear. You both look so poor. I can't have my family associated with you guys. Judging us by appearance? We worked hard our whole lives. It's unfair to judge us just by how we look. Whatever you say won't change my mind. It doesn't matter how hard you work. It's about my family's honor. I can't accept this. But letting someone low class like you into my family would be a disaster. Low class? You're poor and uneducated. No way I can accept that. My family owns Carrington Enterprises. We're one of the top companies in the world. We can't have someone like you as a daughter-in-law. I see. Your mother looked just as poor. I can't see her as the same kind of human as me. She's more like an alien from Mars. Calling my mum an alien? She barely spoke during a meeting. Maybe she couldn't understand our language. I should have got a Martin translator for her. Such a terrible thing to say. It's one thing to insult me, but my mum, she's an amazing woman who raised me on her own. What's so amazing about that? Just a poor woman raising another poor person. So I don't want anything to do with low-class people like you. Please, just disappear. Are you saying we're low-class because we lack money and degrees? Of course, it's common sense, isn't it? Don't ask such obvious questions. I can't accept this. Background and education shouldn't matter in marriage. Thinking it doesn't matter in the problem. What if you tarnish Carrington Enterprises' reputation? We have over 10,000 employees. Their livelihoods depends on the company. Are you saying a marriage would put all those employees at risk? Yes, the company's image is crucial. Bringing in someone who might cause trouble is a major risk. But you don't directly work for the company, right? Your husband is the CEO, but you're not involved. So what? I still care about protecting it. It's where Richard and Chris work. Are you willing to sacrifice yourself for the company? Where is this coming from? If not, you're not fit to be a family. I've always dedicated myself to the business needs. That's admirable, but Richard approves of our marriage and Chris wants to stay married to me. If they're okay with it, why are you against it? I told you, I was against it from the start. Meeting you today confirmed you're not fit for my family. I still don't understand why you have to stir things up when everyone else doesn't have any problems. Are you saying I'm an outsider, not a part of this family? My last name is Carrington and I'm always supported my husband. You're treating me like an outsider because I'm not an employee. No, that's not what I meant. I know you contributed a lot to the company, but you've got some nerve treating your mother-in-law as an outsider. Fine. Where are you now? Come back here. What? Let's talk this over again. Okay, understood. Serves you right. Your suit is ruined, isn't it? Not that it matters, it's probably a cheap one anyway. This is outrageous, throwing an egg at me as soon as I walk in the door. I would never let Chris marry into a poor family. If you don't want another egg, get out now. This suit was a gift from my mum. So what? Turn the crap into a rag. Just so you know, you brought this on yourself. You treated me like an outsider. Too bad the egg didn't hit your face. I aimed for it. You're way out of line. Did you call me back just to do this and then tell me to leave? I was angry, so I had to do something. You talked back to someone's superior. You should have accepted this to happen. You started this whole thing. I'm allowed to because I'm way above you. Now, I have no more time for you. Shoo, go away and never come near Chris again. But we're all... Then get a divorce right now. Jeez. That felt good. Now that the poor person is gone, I'll find a more suitable wife for my son. How dare you treat my daughter so horribly? What? Your daughter? Is this? It's Denise. We met earlier. I'm Michelle's mother. Oh, hello again. Why are you messaging me? I mean, how did you get my number? I got it from Michelle. I have something important to tell you. What is it? I'm going to ruin Carrington Enterprises. What? Ruin my husband's company? A poor single mother like you couldn't possibly do that. Do you have any idea how big it is? Let me rephrase. I'm not going to ruin the company itself, but you personally. Huh. How? Step by step. First of all, let's start with the most important thing. I have a recording of you throwing an egg at Michelle. What? She had a voice recorder in her pocket. It captured everything you said and did. A voice recorder? Why? I gave it to her in case something happened, and it seems something did. I'm going to expose this recording to the public. You. Throwing eggs is assault, and you admitted to aiming at her face. When the world finds out the wife of Carrington's CEO did this, the company's stock will be affected, right? I was quiet when we met to record your behavior. Everything you've said and done is recorded. Unbelievable. Why would you do this? I knew your true nature and took precautions. I expected you to do something, so I prepared. You can't get away with this. Yes, it's your actions that are unacceptable. I have recordings of the moment you threw the egg and every single one of your abusive comments. Wait. You shouldn't underestimate poor people. It can come back to bite you like this. Huh. Bite me over something as trivial as this? Do you know how big Carrington Enterprises is? Richard can easily make this whole thing disappear. Isn't he overseas right now? I read he's working on an important international project. In the middle of that, do you think he'll forgive you for causing such trouble? You don't know anything. I know him the best. Oh, really? Then I'll call him. Wait, you're calling him? Yes, so I'll take a leave for now. Hold on, what are you doing? He's kind and won't care about this. What is happening? Richard just called and said he was divorcing me immediately. Oh, impressive. The CEO of a top company makes quick decisions. I don't understand anything. I let him hear the recording of you throwing an egg at Michelle, and of course, all the insults you hurled at her. He also listened to how you insulted and belittled us during a meeting. He wants a divorce just because of that? He has no choice. As a CEO of a world-renowned corporation, he can't have someone like you as a wife. But I was only telling the truth. If you think saying poor people are dumb and low-level is truth, you're gravely mistaken. How? How did you get this private number in the first place? Of course, someone told me. Who? Who told you? Think about it, and it's obvious. No. Chris? Bingo. He never wanted Michelle and me to meet you. He said you were wicked, but you turned out to be worse. A complete bigot. Did he really say that? I don't believe it. He always puts me first. He's a kind boy and always takes my side. He is indeed kind, but he's not on your side. What? He said he trusted his father. When his father had to go on an urgent business trip and couldn't attend the meeting, he anticipated you'd do something terrible. So he prepared the voice recorder to capture your actions. What? He was the one? Of course. Poor folks like me couldn't afford such a fancy device. I suggested it and he proved it. Oh my God. What is this? Does this mean both my husband and my son betrayed me? Chris has given up on you, but Richard trusted you until the end, and you completely shattered that trust. But a median divorce is absurd. I won't accept it. You said the company image is everything. Keeping someone like you around is a huge risk. The image is important, but I'm different. I've always supported him and the company. Chris had some harsh words for you. He said you were always spending the family's money. No, he didn't say that. You don't work, don't do housework, and lays around at home while buying brand name items that don't suit you. Hey, that's rude. Well, it's not me saying this, it's your son. I usually don't interfere in other people's family matters. I think it's best you discuss this with him directly. I want to, but I can't reach him. Please, can you mediate for me? Mediate? Tell both of them I regret what happened and that I sincerely apologize. Let me remind you something. I think there's someone else you should be apologizing to first. Who? The fact that you can ask who so innocently is quite something. I can confidently say you have no sense of remorse. Give me a hint. A hint? I'm totally amazed by this. Maybe you should reflect on your action and ask yourself. About a hint? About who you should be apologized to. I'm so glad I didn't let my precious daughter get hurt by you any further. Oh, I get it. It's a trick question, isn't it? A trick question? Yes. First, I should apologize to Chris. He's the heir to Carrington Enterprises. From the CEO's perspectives, he's the most important. If I show I understand that, I'll be fine. I have to go now. I have nothing more to say. Michelle, please answer the phone. I'm working and can't take calls right now. What do you need? I want to apologize. I'm sorry, Michelle. I was wrong. Now you apologize. I was wondering when you would. Well, I got caught in a double-trick question. It was tough to realize I needed to apologize to you first. Did you figure that out on your own? No. Chris told me after I kept pestering him with apologies. I didn't accept that apologizing to you was the correct answer. That was my blind spot. A blind spot? After all the insults and throwing an egg at me, you don't feel any remorse. But I'm apologizing now, aren't I? This is not it. You probably still think you were just stating facts. Well, it's true that many poor and uneducated people are troublemakers. You know, your mother is really an alien. She's so weird. You should watch out for her. She might be unusual, but she's also very dependable. Thanks to her, we managed to expose you. Expose me? What are you talking about? I apologize, so Richard and Chris will forgive me. You're delusional. You have to leave the house before Richard returns. He said that earlier, but I've apologized to you now. Unbelievable. How spoiled are you? I don't even consider this an apology. Why not? I said sorry. Stop trying to play the victim. How exactly is that an apology with that kind of attitude? If you're serious, you'll pay me compensation and cover the treatment costs. Of course, I'll pay whatever you want. From your own money, not your family's. That's what true remorse means. Well, I love to, but I don't have the money. I'm a housewife. It's better for you to get the money quickly from the family, right? You're beyond help. I'll be filing a proper claim for damages, and you need to leave that house. Who do you think you are? Why should I listen to you? Because I'll be living there. What? Chris and I will be moving into that house. We need you to move out soon so we can prepare. Wait, is this for real? Yes, it is. So please move out quickly. Am I really kicked out of the house? I said that multiple times. You should start looking for a new place. But I don't have any money to find a new place. What am I supposed to do? That's not my concern. But I've done so much for the family and the company. You love Carrington Enterprises, right? Then sacrifice yourself for the company. What? Isn't that what you said it takes to be family? But kicking me out is cruel. Can't you talk to Richard for me, convince him not to divorce me? No, I can't. Why not? According to my mum, he's furious. He said he never wants to see your face again. No. After being kicked out, my mother-in-law tried to rely on her relatives. However, a bad reputation had already spread among them and no one would help her. It turns out my mum was the one who spread those rumors. After meeting my mother-in-law, she vowed to get back at her good, and she did just that. In the end, my mother-in-law used the money she received from the divorce settlement to rent a small apartment and start living alone. Our